Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time tuning in, this might look weird to you. Some of you may realize that I'm imitating someone. I'm probably imitating, well, I'm not probably. I am imitating my favorite YouTuber content creator. Now, if you know who I'm talking about, comment down below. It'll show me whether or not we watch the same YouTubers and content creators. But I noticed a year or so ago, he started his video intros out coming out of the woods. Well, since we moved down here in the country, I thought, why not motivate myself with my favorite content creators intro by flattering him and imitating him a little bit. This will make me get out here and actually do better at creating content. Whew, man, I'm too fat for that shit. Anyway, I just came out of the woods from behind my house to come to the front. And after this intro, I'm going to tell you what this video is all about. Right after this. Well, if you stick around from the intro, I think you want to see what the rest of the video is going to be about. Now, don't forget, if you know the content creator I was imitating just now before the intro, comment his name down below. It'll tell me whether or not we watch the same content creators or not. He's a big motivator. So see if you know who I was talking about. If you know who it was, put it down below in the comments. So today's my birthday, June the 24th. And I decided to make the day today I start fresh. About a week and a half ago, I uploaded a video, and I want to get it down to one video per week. So what I decided is to add more variety. Now, most of you know that my commitment is to having a channel that's of variety. So if you hit the video section, you'll see what I mean. Tons of topics. 2A content, firearms, automobiles, the I-8. Speak of the I-8, I'm going to have more content coming from that once I get some things squared away. It's currently right now in the garage. You know, here at the new house, we had a lot of work to do, so that's another excuse I've been putting up for not being able to have time for content. But I'm going to use the work I have to do to create content. Now, one of the things I did once we moved down here is I bought this truck. It's a 2007 Chevy Avalanche. Now, some of you might know that I'm a big Suburban person, and I had a Suburban before we moved, but we sold it because it had the company wrap on it, and I didn't want to move down here not sure if we were going to keep King's Adult Entertainment up and running. If you want to see it, you can hit the home page and check the banner out of this YouTube channel, and you'll see, not only will you see the company Suburban that we had wrapped, but you'll see another one that we might revisit as well. We got rid of both of them. We might get it again. But anyway, the point of telling you that is I'm a big Suburban person. So when we got down here to the countryside of Mechanicsville, Maryland, I saw that there's an unwritten law, but everybody got to have a pickup truck. So I grabbed a pickup truck from a local person, and they had it selling on the side of the road. I purchased it. It sat for months. When I took it to inspection, it failed. So we got a long list of things that need to be repaired on it in order to get it past inspection. I'll probably take you on that journey with me to get it up and running. So today, I'm just giving you the intro. Now you take a look at it real quick. It's a color I haven't ever, considered before, but yeah. So the 2000 Chevy Avalanche, again, the Avalanche was built off the base of the Suburban, and Chevy did a great job with it because there's a cult following for the Avalanche. If you don't know, I found on Facebook alone, there's tons of Avalanche groups. So I got tons of resources to get this thing back to where it needs to be. But the first thing I got to do is find a decent mechanic down here in Mechanicsville. You would think that wouldn't be a hard thing, right? Well, it is. So anyway, let me show you a quick look around it real quick. So we're looking at, again, the 2007 Chevy Avalanche. I thought it looked so much like the Suburban that, you know, whatever. I fell in love with it. Pretty much the same damn truck, only it has a pickup. Now, speaking of the pickup, I have the covers on it now, so pretty much the only thing I've done to this truck so far is took it through inspection. It failed. I replaced this light here because it was cracked before I took it through inspection, thinking that, wow, it's going to fail for that. But I replaced it anyway first, so that was pretty simple and easy to do. I grabbed the panels off of Facebook Marketplace. The middle strip light right there, that brake light, yeah, I replaced that because it was cracked. And, well, it was working, but it was cracked, so I didn't want to get failed for that. So I found that on Amazon. Other than that, I haven't done anything to it. So we have a lot to do to it, but I want to take you all on that journey with me. Now, I'm going to get in real quick and let you, well, I don't even know. It's been sitting for a week now. I try to come out here every week and start it, but we're going to see together if it starts. Okay, there's a moment. Okay, well, it started. How about that? As you can see, we got a check engine light, check left rear tire pressure, and, you know, and there's a bunch of other stuff again on the list that it failed for, but, you know, it's not a lot. To me, it's a lot because I can't afford it, but it is what it is. You have the wood grain imitation, you know how they do. I believe the previous owner covered the dash because, you know, at this point, if you're familiar with Chevys, Suburbans, or Silver, any of them, Tahoes, that dash is usually gone. So it looks like he tried to cover it, but it's like it's peeling up a little bit right there. Still look good, so I might just get some way with some adhesive right there and get that packed down. So I'm happy that it started up, but pretty much I want to take you all on a journey with me as I get this vehicle roadworthy, do inspection, and then do some of the things that people know me for, which are just making a clean looking vehicle all the way around. My trucks, though, they've notoriously been known for their sound systems, so I'm looking to do a decent system on here. Any suggestions, please comment down below, be it rims, stereos, brands of stereos, any type of additions and upgrades you think I should consider for this. And then again, you'll play a part in what we do as far as the Avalanche goes. So thanks again for tuning in on my birthday, and let's hope that I keep my word and let today be the day we get it in on creating awesome content. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. It's a wrap.